going on, y'all? How y'all doing? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy JLerone with JLerone Presents, where we talk about the facts, foolishness, and black female effery. Today's video, we're going to be looking at Corey Holcomb, man, where he has a pastor on here who's basically pandering and saying that it's okay for women to be preachers, right? Just listen to what he had to say, and yeah, this is a hot mess, dude. You can tell when preachers, in my humble opinion, have people in their family who are women pastors, they're going to automatically say that it's okay. You know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and get into this. Hear what was said. You know what I'm saying? And just for yourself, just decide for yourself if you can, rock with what this pastor's saying. All right, you guys, go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe, share, all right, to help the channel grow. And let's go ahead and get into it.
But I'm saying, like, men who take this thing called religion and hustle it are really not respectable to me. Like, for example, we got a preacher. I ain't gonna say his name. He got some BBL bitches, the first lady of the church. Now, we all know who this is. It's not respectable to put this woman of the game in front of the people who might actually love church and come for the real message.
So okay.
You better not make an excuse for that motherfucker, because I know that's your man. You better not make an excuse for that.
This is the question I have for you, man. Because remember, I brought him on your show before.
I love the nigga, but
okay, hold on. So are you telling me that they got to have some type of an image, then that's being fake? Are you saying they got to have a type of image to be a first lady or a pastor's wife? Is that what you're trying to say?
What I'm trying to say is this. Me and you are not stupid. When you got a woman dressed like a streetwalker, up at the church come on, man. It ain't like
she had a flowing dress on that Sunday.
What?
Ooh, sometimes that could be the worst.
Man,
them little summer.
I hate that we know these people, man, because I can't make excuses for you when it comes to the real. Just like with comedy, if you're not ready, in my opinion, I tell you, I don't feel you ready. That don't mean it's the word of God, but I do say this.
But sometimes I might be in the jeans and a t-shirt up there preaching. I mean,
I know I seen you in them real tight jeans preaching one day.
Oh my God.
Boy, you had those fans was blazing on one day, and I was like, okay, that's Luther. You know what I'm saying? But Luther, let me tell you something. Do you think a woman in some stretch pants and a blazer should be addressing a church as a speaker?
I probably won't pay attention to anything she had to say.
It depends on how big her booty. If her booty is wider than her back, no.
It's just like even people that's in the praise team in choir, they could be a distraction.
You can't have ass and love.
Luther, you on the 5150 show. I can't save you. Do you think a woman should be able to be a preacher at church?
Be a preacher at church?
Yes, I'm asking you.
Man, my mother's a pastor. Absolutely. I love women preachers. I grew up around women preachers all my life.
Do you know that in the Bible, Luther?
What?
Do you know it already? You know what I'm finna say, right?
Come correct with it, because you gotta make sure you can't take it out of context. What we talking about?
I'm not taking it out of context.
We're talking about women being silenced. That's what you talking about?
Women ain't got no business.
No. You gotta understand.
Now I'm gonna let you finish.
Now understand the context of that. During that particular time, then what took place and happened was the women was being distracted. They was talking and everything else. That was for that particular time, not the church as a whole. Because if that is the case, we wouldn't have no women in the choir. We wouldn't have no women singing. They wouldn't be doing nothing. And then Paul talked about one time receiving Priscilla and Aquila. So he even sent out women as far as preachers. No, that was for that particular time and what was happening during that time right then and there on that particular text. So people take that out of context and try to muffle women when women are very powerful, even in that pulpit, more than even men.
God Lord say.
I can get that. I can get that. However, I feel what he's saying when it comes to presentation.
No, he was talking about period. He's talking about the women preachers, period. That's what
It
he's
shouldn't
talking
be women preachers.
No,
Oh,
man.
well, that I don't agree
According
with.
to this Bible that y'all go by.
Okay, we want to go back even Old Testament? Even Old Testament in Judges, it talked about Deborah the prophet. Okay?
Who is that?
It's in the book of Judges. Go look at it. I think I'm thinking about Judges 8 or something like that. I'm sure somebody will put it up on the screen right about now. Even talk about that, man. So you got women who was in ministry. You know that the first woman. Hold on. Do you know who the first person who delivered the word about Jesus risen? A woman.
Right. Who?
A woman.
Who?
See, you got.
Wait a minute, Jack. That's all I'm trying to figure out.
Oh my God.
What is gossiping heifer at? Who is her name?
When she went to the tomb.
We can't talk about Mary. Mary was a bust down.
Oh.
Mary told Joseph.
Okay.
She knocked up immaculately. That was bullshit. Even back then, goddamn. Mary belonged to the gang. Jesus a side baby. Nobody knows who Jesus daddy really is.
That's why I pray for you all the time.
You praying for me? I'm giving you the Bible.
Jesus, man.
But didn't God create woman from our rib to place her in a subordinate position? You know what I mean? If she wasn't,
No, that's out of context too as well.
Okay.
Well, watch this. Let me ask you something else. Okay, so you feel like women should be able to preach?
Absolutely.
Okay, all right.
I'm all for it. Matter of fact, really, man, a lot of women preachers that are around me, I kind of like God.
Sensational. That's the word you're looking for.
Exactly.
Yeah, sensational.
Guide them through things because I don't want them to get caught up on some of the games that other preachers and other people try to do with women. Mm-hmm. And because, at the end of the day, they talk about how this is a man's world. And so some of the things, I'm very protective of women preachers because of that fact, because my mother is a pastor. And I seen that growing up with women preachers everywhere.
Does she still?
Oh yeah, my mother's still pastoring.
Do you think it's okay to make the Bible what you want it to be instead of what it says?
You got to read. You got to know the context of behind it. So you just take.
So you got to know the context of words.
You got to have the context behind it. You got to know the history behind it. Why?
But even then, a lot of people are going to interpret it their own way.
It says that women should remain silent in church and not have positions of authority. That's it. You know what I mean?
How was that out of context? I want to see you.
Women can be assistant managers in the church. They can work the cash register.
Everything a woman says to you, she's supposed to say, "Can I have your attention for a second, please?" And whisper it to you in front of people. That's how it really supposed to go.
So she can whisper the whole
If your
time.
girl talking loud, she out of pocket. If you sitting at home watching the game with 3 of your guys and your girl be like, "Hey, you."
Oh, yeah.
I'll be like, "What's wrong with you, man? You gonna get your bitch and check it, this motherfucker, man? We can go watch the game in Buffalo Wild Wings. We ain't got to put up with this shit."
Who is the number one influential voice in your life?
Probably your mama.
Me.
No. Who is in your life?
I just answered it honestly.
You know it's your mother.
Man, my mother.
For most people.
My mother is somebody who has my back. In fact, she got all her kids back. Almost to the point where it's crazy. Because I got a sister that ain't shit. Dirtbag bitch. But my mama still love her. And she treat her good like she treat the rest of them good. Even though this bitch ain't shit. So my mama, it's my job, Luther, to try to be the counsel to my mama and let her know, I know you got motherly love for your daughter, but the bitch ain't shit. So that's why my mama could never preach at a church, because she'll preach probably you should love people no matter what, but I don't feel that way. My daughter, I mean, my sister is an ain't shit bitch, and it's my job to not only tell my mama my sister ain't shit, protect her from that ain't shit bitch, because she do rotten shit to people. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm the man. I got to rise up above all the emotions and everything, and I think I'm built to do that.
Man, I bet your mother lived by love covered the multitudes of sin, and that's the reason why your mother still have that love for your sister and can look past her faults and walk her through her issues.
And you just won't understand.
Yeah, you just won't understand it because you will want somebody to walk through your issues with you. So that's why your mother is living by that.
If I was a piece of shit, I think I would own being a piece of shit.
Well, that's you.
Some people don't see it. Some people are blinded by their own self.
What technically makes you a piece of shit? Because these people who got their stuff together, been to college, doctors.
I can't even give my mama shit. I bought my mama one of them MacBooks back in the day. My sister stole it in a couple of days and went and sold it.
Okay, that's a piece of shit.
Piece of shit, bitch.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, my homies who work at the county in Chicago. Hey, man, there's some bitch in here saying she your sister. The Cook County Sheriff niggas.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. That's it for that, man. Corey is a damn fool. But yeah, it's like I was saying, man. It's what I've noticed with a lot of these pastors. You know what I'm saying? The ones who have mothers, daughters, or grandmothers or aunts or any type of wives, any type of woman in their family who's preaching, they don't seem to have a problem with it. Put it that way. That's how I see it. Because the majority of people, who really into the Bible and really, want to live, by the word without adding their own little stuff to it and taking away from it to make it fit their needs or their narratives, they will tell you that women are not supposed to be preachers, right? But you have the ones who, like I said, who have women family members that are preachers. Those are the ones that will say, oh yeah, I don't see a problem with it, and will try to justify it by quoting something out of the Bible. And they'll be the ones taking it out of context and saying, well, you gotta, telling you how to put it in the context and shit like that. But like I said, you guys make up your own mind about that. Like I said, I already know how I feel about it. Like I said, hey, it is what it is, right? But you guys, go ahead, drop some comments down below. Let me know what you think. All right, it's your boy JLerone with JLerone Presents. Please be good to yourself. By all means, let's be good to one another. I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, peace out.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you,
we don't care.
Jerry.